And now as we speak, I dare say, Ruto needs ODM. It's not ODM that needs Ruto. Sijui mnanisikia? There are people in the party. They are behaving as if ODM is the one that needs Ruto. Is Ruto that needs ODM? Kwa sababu ameshindwa. I'm not afraid to say. I'm not afraid to say.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you very much for your greatest support. Now, fellow Kenyans, I would like to start by asking this question. That what is really wrong with the people of ODM, especially those who wants to make sure that they bring ODM down? Because from the look of things, we have people in ODM who are trying as much as they can to make sure that ODM goes the PNU way. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this because, of course, yesterday Winnie Odinga made a statement. But according to me, and according to how I listen, when I listen to Winnie Odinga speaking, according to her statement, I didn't see anything wrong. I didn't see any problem that Winnie Odinga did by talking about the stand of ODM. If at all, maybe they want to do something constructive with ODM, or maybe they have we have good intentions to make ODM strong again after the demise of Raila Odinga. But now we have very few people in ODM who are trying so hard to make sure that they try to now to paint the name of some leaders in ODM. We have got John Mbadi, we have got Robert Alai, we have got Peter Kaluma, and alias Anjoho also was saying this. And now in this video, I would like us to look at these three characters. Actually, four characters. We start with the John Mbadi, we go to Peter Kaluma, and then we go to alias Anjoho, and then we finish by Robert Alai, because Robert Alai is also in the queue. They are the people that are now fighting the ODM. Now, let me read for you what John Mbadi said, and then we talk about what Winnie Odinga said, because those are the things. What John Mbadi, Robert Alai, and then we'll have Peter Kaluma and also alias Anjoho. Now, this is what John Mbadi said. In fact, John Mbadi now was trying to attack James Bob Orengo, and this is what John Mbadi was saying. Orengo, how can you betray Raila? Winnie, how can you betray your father? Winnie, you know very well your father's last words. He said, we stay in the broad-based. Why are you going against your father's wishes? Now, I would like us to talk a little bit about this statement of John Mbadi. Raila Odinga, before he died, I think he stated very well that who told these guys that they're going to support William Ruto? You know, one thing I've realized with people like the likeness of John Mbadi is like, you know, they're in this government, they really feel like, you know, if something happens and then now ODM gets out of the government or maybe fails to support William Ruto in 2027, a lot of things are going to happen. Number one thing that is going to happen is that automatically we're going to lose our job, because William Ruto will look this way. We look at this thing this way. Now, when Raila was alive, you are from ODM. And being that ODM failed to support me in 2027, and then I became a president once again. So I don't have anything, like I don't owe you anything. You see? So all these people are really fighting. People like John Mbadi, they're really fighting because they know very well that if at all maybe William Ruto changes his mind, that is after 2027, because there's no possibility that William Ruto is going to be elected, but just in case. Let us just put that one, that just in case he's re-elected, John Mbadi is going to lose his job. Alias Anjoho is saying this, I want to urge Gladys Wanga, Simba Arati, Abdul Somad, and Otsosi as ODM officials not to be intimidated by anyone. Not everyone should speak for ODM. Who are you to speak on behalf of the party if its officials haven't spoken? I have a question to Alias Anjoho. Alias Anjoho is mentioning Gladys Wanga, Simba Arati, Abdul Somad, and Otsotsi. Why is he not mentioning Odinga, the party leader? Why is he not mentioning Edwin Sifuna, the SG? Why is he not mentioning people like Ruth Odinga? This is the reason. Alias Anjoho knows that, you see these people that he has mentioned, these guys are just pretenders, but in real sense, they really want to clinch. They really want to work with the government. They're trying so hard to make sure that at least they have some place, they have a place in the government. That is why you see somebody like Gladys Wanga really fighting so hard for people to support William Ruto. Because I do tell you here that the reasons why Gladys Wanga is fighting so hard to support William Ruto is because she knows that maybe I don't know who promised her that she's going to be William Ruto's running mate in 2027. So if things fall apart and maybe things don't work the way she expects, or maybe the way she views things, then it's going to be the end of her. So that is why you see Gladys Wanga, fighting here and there, saying that we must support William Ruto, we must do this. Not because they want to make ODM strong again, but because they want to protect their jobs. They really want to protect themselves. Look at Joe. Joe knows that him being in the government, the drug lords and everything that he does is safe. You see, so nobody, this is why, when you see these drug lords and these people that are doing dirty businesses in the government in Kenya, running to the government and wanting to be in government, is because they know that once I'm in government, I will be protected. That is what normally happens. Like when I'm in government, I'm automatically protected, and there is nothing that can happen to me. That is Alias Anjoho. I want us now to talk about Peter Kaluma. Now, this is what Peter Kaluma is saying. Now, Peter Kaluma, you see, somebody like John Mbadi. Mbadi is also trying to attack Winnie Odinga. But now, let's leave alone that one of John Mbadi, because John Mbadi is attacking Orengo. And we know very well, I've told you that these guys are just fighting to protect their interest. Orengo was very clear. And this is what Orengo said yesterday.
And now, as we speak, I dare say, Ruto needs ODM. It's not ODM that needs Ruto. Sijui mnanisikia? There are people in the party. They are behaving as if ODM is the one that needs Ruto. Is Ruto that needs ODM? Kwa sababu ameshindwa. I'm not afraid to say. I'm not afraid to say. I have nothing to fear but fear. And I was very happy when Dr. Buru said ODM haitamezwa. And I'm very happy to hear what Winnie said. The liberation parties in Africa, all over, they are dying. Ukienda Tanzania, CCM imekufa. Ukienda Uganda, UPC ilikufa. Ukienda Zambia, party ya Kaunda inaitwa UNIP ilikufa. Kila mahali the liberation parties were dying because they forgot the people. I asked the leadership in ODM. ODM is a party of the people. By the people, for the people. ODM can never be the party by broad-based, for broad-based, and in the interest of broad-based. In law and in politics, there is nothing like that. That I can tell you. Tell me, if in 2027 you make Ruto the president, where does that leave ODM? Where does that leave ODM? In 1963, we had many parties, kulikuwa na KADU na vyama vingine, na waliambiwa ya kwamba si sawa kwa upinzani, na wakinangala wakaenda kwa KANU na vyama vyote vyakaenda kwa KANU, and we had to go to the streets to make sure that we have multi-party system of government. So Raila, what Raila has left is bigger than all the 4 presidents who have ruled Kenya could ever live. Raila is bigger than Kenyatta. Raila is bigger than Moi. Raila is bigger than Kibaki. Raila is bigger than Uhuru. And Raila is bigger than Ruto. And I don't know why this party is becoming a party of cowards. I don't know why you want to be a party of cowards. In this party, kuna wana ODM wanaanza kusema we will be in government or we form the next government. In the world of politics, you better decide what you want. You cannot go around the country telling wananchi that we'll either be in government or be part of the government. A strong party like ODM must be sure of what we want. We must be sure of what we want.
Now, that is Orengo. I want us now to talk about Peter Kaluma and Winnie Odinga. And let me just read for you what Peter Kaluma said before we get deeper, talk wide about, because this is where now I want us to major into. This is what Peter Kaluma said, that young lady, slow down. We served your father with unwavering loyalty for years while you were still a child. You have no understanding of the struggles, sacrifices, and battles that built ODM. You cannot claim authority in a party whose history you never lived. ODM is not your family's inheritance, and we will not bow to entitlement. Sorry, your father left us in the broad-based government, and that is where we stand. Do not betray your father's legacy. As ODM, we will support President Ruto in 2027, and that is our position. Let me not think that you are aligning yourself with Gachagua, your father's enemy. You know, sometimes I listen, or sometimes I read I read some things that these guys are. This one, in fact, he posted this one on his Facebook account. So I want us to go step by step. Peter Kaluma is saying that we served your father with unwavering loyalty for years while you were still a child. They served Raila. They didn't serve the government. I want us now to go. I want us to dissect this thing. Peter Kaluma is saying that they served Raila, not the people that elected them. You see, and that is, now this is where now this will normally get it wrong. And this is where now the mistake came. Okay, it has happened. But now this is where now the mistake came from. They decided to serve Raila. They didn't serve the people. And that is why right now, after the death of Raila, they are running to serve William Ruto again, because they know that we failed to serve the people that elected us, and we serve Raila Odinga. So If people now, when people will be like, what have you done to us since we elected you? What did you do? They will have nothing to present. Like, there is nothing that they're going to present to the table. What are you bringing? What have you done? Nothing. So that is why you see them singing up and down that, oh, we have to support the broad-based government because that is Raila Odinga. Because they feel like that is the only safest place that they can be. He goes ahead by saying that you have no understanding of the struggle, sacrifice, and battle that built ODM. I have a question to Kaluma. Is Winnie Odinga a child? How many years has Winnie Odinga worked with Raila Odinga? Raila Odinga has been Winnie Odinga's father. They've worked. They've done a lot of things that in secret that even us as Kenyans we can't understand. Maybe you don't know why Raila Odinga used to work with Winnie Odinga. And remember, I have to say this without fear of contradiction. There are some secrets that a father can only share with a child, with his child, not even a friend. And mark you, there are a lot of secrets that Winnie Odinga knows that can carry ODM, unlike this, like Peter Kaluma. Kaluma, go brush your teeth first. Please make sure that you go and brush your teeth before you come back to lecture people like Winnie Odinga. You know, it is not like I'm trying to defend Winnie, but I'm just here trying to ask myself. You know, I've seen something happening here that ODM has a brighter future. Now ODM is going to be strong. How ODM is going to be strong now will be determined by now the stand that Sifuna, Winnie Odinga, Babu Wino are going to take. Those are the young people in ODM that right now people can depend on and at least say that these guys have a plan, like they have a plan for ODM. You had Gladys Wanga yesterday saying that ODM should be taken by youth. Is it a way of pretending now, hiding behind the shell, or she meant what she said? If she meant what she said, then I think that is the direction that's supposed to be taken. Robert Alai. Robert Alai is also warning Winnie Odinga and telling Winnie that Winnie Odinga doesn't have the political experience to give any one direction in ODM. She can't even. She isn't even a party official. The fact that you are daughter to Baba Raila Odinga doesn't give you the right to insult female leaders in ODM that they are sleeping with Ruto to sell the party in bedroom. Your claim to the your claim to the throne is because of the moral line and not because of any unique things you have done. Shameful to see you insulting fellow women and leaders. It's extremely surprising that a woman would use the bedroom secrets on a fellow woman to secure political points. So, I have a question to Robert Alai. You know, listening to Winnie Odinga speaking yesterday, I don't think if there is any place that Winnie Odinga mentioned that there is any female, any woman that is sleeping with the UDA government or with William Ruto. Did she do that?
Nimesikia mazungumzo za magawanyiko ya chama. Sahau ya yote. Baba alikuwa anasema hiyo ni nini ya chura? Kilio cha chura ama nini? Kelele cha chura. You know, when you have a great tragedy, people get confused and they act in strange ways. Lakini if anyone is thinking like that, wajua kwamba ODM inajenga na hatuna mchezo. ODM si chama kilichojazaliwa kama siri. Nasikia kuna wengine ambao wanatembea nasi mchana lakini usiku wanajaribu kuuza hii chama. Haiwezekani. ODM was not born in a bedroom. It was not made in a bedroom. So its future will not be discussed as pillow talk. It has been the heartbeat of the Kenyan people for 20 years. ODM was born from protest. It was raised in resistance, and the people of ODM have time and time again bled, sweat, and shed tears for this country called Kenya. We are sorry that we don't always get it right. Oleni. But we will never be sorry for being inconvenient. They like to call us a party of goons. What we're doing is nation building. Nation building is untidy. Nation building is inconvenient. Nation building is uncomfortable. Nation building has left us in tears as ODM, as the People's Party, time and time again. But we, ODM, belong to the people. And we will continue growing because the young people of ODM have conviction. It means something. It means something that after Baba's death, these young people are still sitting in this place because they have conviction. Miaka 20 iliyopita ODM ilizaliwa kutokana na ndoto. Ndoto ya Kenya ambapo kila kijana ana nafasi ya kustawi, ambapo haki inatawala, na ambapo mustakabali wetu unaundwa na viongozi wanasikiliza. Leo ndoto hiyo inaendelea kuwaka sana mioyoni mwetu. So kwa vijana wenye nguvu hapa leo, hebu tusonge mbele pamoja. Tusonge mbele kwa ujasiri. Ujasiri. Tusonge mbele kwa pamoja. There's this saying they used to say, when nikisema long live ODM, long live, museme ODM. Sawa? Long live ODM, long live. 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 Thank you for that. For those that are trying to confuse us, they're trying to separate the party. Sifuna, I said you were calling Baba quotes. I have one quote for them. DJ, mchana leta mchanganyiko bana.
Robert Alai aenda tafute bibi yake kwenye yuko. Because this is too much, guys. Winnie was very clear that ODM cannot be sold. Not even in a boardroom. How many people have been negotiating for this? So, according to Alai is trying to defend Gladys Wanga. For what purpose? Okay, what are you going to gain? Now, the problem is not even why are you now insulting? You know, right now, Winnie Odinga is very powerful. Winnie Odinga has been a member of, I think, a member of parliament of the East African member of parliament. Robert Alai is just an MCA. So how can an MCA insult someone that has got a lot of understanding, a lot of knowledge in politics more than you are? I know some people might say that, oh, this one is just a dynasty. That is why she became the member of parliament of East Africa. Come on, guys. Why not for Raila Odinga? So it's high time guys should stop attacking Raila Odinga's family and maybe focus on what befits or what is going to benefit the party as a whole. But this issue of insulting people every now and then, I think it's high time it stops. I think the best thing that we can do right now or can be done right now is to make sure that all these narratives, all these things come to an end. After all, guys, that is just my thought, and that is all for now. Let me know what you think in the comment section, but don't forget to tell me where exactly you're watching this video from. And also, please subscribe. Until we meet again, I've been your host, Boniface. Big.